There should be sound now. Ah, my hotkeys were not working for a change. Okay, interesting. I'm going to do a little test now. Okay, so my hotkeys are acting up a little bit. I have to check that later. Maybe an update messed stuff up. Okay. Well, you should have sound now, so that's good. I was just telling hello, hello, hello. How are you all today? Hello, Kevin and Roadhog and Cooper and even PSV is early. Hello, hello. Well, usually my hotkeys just work, but apparently they gave a little issue now. But I was just telling all of you that I'm fine. How are you all doing? And that we celebrated Sinterklaas this evening. And we have some building projects to get going for the town, by the way. Which was really nice. Basically, Sinterklaas is pretty similar to the idea of Christmas. The guy with the beard bringing presents. But Sinterklaas is actually older, so... You know, it can only be one better, so... Oh, that's Sinterklaas. I think we're not doing this right. But, oh, no, we're doing this right. This is good. So, yeah, so we celebrated that. And, of course, there's presents involved. And little one was very happy with the presents she got. As well as me and wifey, of course. I mean, we're always happy. So, why not with the presents that we get? And, well, little one is upstairs now enjoying some of her presents. And she'll probably go to bed soon because she was pretty tired. They celebrated Sinterklaas at school as well. So, she's all tired now. But, yeah, it was nice. Of course, that's also part of the reason why I wasn't here on Wednesday. Little one was out having fun at a friend's house. And then she got home by the time I would usually start my streams. And then I still had to work on preparations for Sinterklaas this year. So, yeah, I didn't really have time for it. But here we are, so hope you're all not mad. And how are you all doing? I already asked that too, but hey, there was no sound, which was my mistake, of course, so no hard feelings there. Thanks for letting me know, by the way. Let me know in general if the sounds are okay. I made a few adjustments so that the music should really be playing again. And, well, you know, we're gonna see how things roll today with this. I still have to find something to do in here. We'll figure it out. Now, we should have most stuff in town, but let's just check. We have 700 iron, we have some nails, we have metal parts, so that's all good. That's nice. We have some food. I think we should be okay. I am going to check some numbers, though, to make sure that we don't run out. See, we're having less and less buckwheat stored, so we might not get enough buckwheat each year, but it's a bit early, though. They're still doing the harvest, so that can change quickly, so we'll have to check sooner or later. Dried fruit should be okay. I'll check the chat soon, by the way. I'm just quickly going over this. Stored. Well, we're storing less and less flour as well. So I think it might be time... Oh, we hardly store any potatoes. Yeah, it might be time for some extra food. We do have a few garden houses, of course, which will really help. But one extra farm. We have only one so far for 300 people. Might not be luxury. The hotkeys can cold. Well, apparently they did work, but not when I had the program running, which is a new thing, because normally they would just work, but it's weird. But it's okay, it's okay. How long do your daylight last those days? Well, I think usually when I ride my bike to school with little one, it'll be 8 AM, and then it is still not completely dark, but it's still kind of dark, and it's starting to get light. And then when I get home at 8:30, it's kind of light already. So it's right at the dawn, I guess. And then in the evenings, when I go pick her up after daycare, it'll be like 5 PM. And then it is already getting quite dark. And when we get home at 5:30, it's really dark. So... but it also depends a bit on the weather. So we had some rainy days, and then it's already completely dark at 5 because of the clouds cover. And when there's no clouds, it actually be a little bit lighter. So it all depends on that. But of course, this is kind of the rainy and season and stuff. So lots of clouds all the time. So that makes it extra dark. Thank you for all your message spamming there, Kev, with all the nice playlists and all the Steam link to Ostriv and stuff. That's very much appreciated. You're gold, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for a great job on my Ostriv town. Really nicely done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope everybody else will agree with that. Although I think most people don't even know what we're talking about. Cooper was kind enough to lend me his Ostriv save of a very special town. And I made a video about that, showcasing that town. I'm not going to tell you already what will be in it. But I finished it and I sent... And I sent him that today. And apparently he approves. So that's good. So I can post it soon and we can all watch that. And hopefully you'll have a nice time watching that. Half an hour, you're kidding me. No, that's when the sun sets, PSV. No more giants, only smalls. Oh, wow. Well, you know, I guess there will be a time when it's harder for them to find all the rodents, because all the rodents will be buried under big heaps of snow, I guess. Hey, Doug, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Alright, I think it's time for us to start finding a place for some extra farming. We do have the slaughterhouse. That's already good. And out here we have a warehouse for thatch. And we have a warehouse for the cowhides and the bark. We're tanning already, which is also good. But I think we might also have to start putting in some tallow so that the slaughterhouse can keep working a little bit more, because otherwise it will run out at some point, out of storage space, and it will stop working, and that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, times for Road Dog and I are pretty much the same, since we live in the same country and not that far, because our country is small, so yeah, those times must be pretty much the same. Do we store any meat in here? No. Do we store meat in this one then? So no. Do we actually sell meat? I think we should. At least the slaughterhouse should produce some meat. Oh yeah, we're selling the beef here, so we should probably then tell these to store any bits of beef to get that up and running. We do buy peas. Is there anything else? Just to have a second source of food. I think that might be good. We have some garlic, horseradish, onions. They have quite a bit here. Onions. A lot of them seem to have some onions. Beetroots as well. Oh, it differs a bit. I'm gonna go with onions, I think. Let's make sure we buy up some onions. Nah, that's too much. Let's do just 100. Let's buy them up. And then make sure we start selling those, of course. Do we have anything that we do double? No. Question is where to put the next one then. There's the school. Oh, we can put one in here for extra sales. This is just one close to the people. There we go. And then we can sell some special stuff here, like onions, some firewood. That will make it easier for them to get firewood. Anything else? I guess flour and then some buckwheat. Then if we do this, apply to all and apply to all, we should get a lady in here soon, and that should work out. Now they are still busy with the harvest by the looks of it. We're only going speed 1. I'm going to speed up a little bit now to speed 2. And let's see how that goes. They should be bringing in a nice harvest. But we still have to plan the extra farm, and I actually think that this might be the perfect area. If we build a farmhouse here and then the fields out here, that might be the best place for it. Or we should try and squeeze in a few fields here, since this is otherwise land that we probably won't use that much. So we could just try and put in some fields here, just for the fun and aesthetics of it. I actually think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we should probably go like this. Could probably make this a very long field, but just not too wide. That's one. Let's see how far we get with these fields. How many we can place. And then see if it's just wise to build another farm for it. Or just add these fields to the existing farm. Because that could also be an option, of course. We just add these fields and then see what we can do with it. 1, 2. Interesting. And as I said, I will check the chat soon. Don't worry about it. This field can actually be even bigger, I guess. Too long, okay. Go slightly inwards then. Three extra fields. I think we can put those into this farm. That should work out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Buckwheat potatoes. Buckwheat potatoes. This will also give us the extra buckwheat and potatoes that we need, I think. Let's activate them now. Alright, that should work. It's not the most ideal thing, but at least I think it will look good with the town, and we just have some extra farm fields, so that's nice. Got chocolate hobnobs. Ooh, what are those? I'm good, thanks. Mrs. Dog is at her mom's tonight. I've got some snacks, etc. Oh, nice. So you're all snacked up and ready then, having an evening for yourself. That's nice. Only hilly here, so being further south makes my day longer, I guess. Ah, okay. But today I was quite late for work since I did not feel like getting up in the dark. Ah, how late do you have to get up for work then? I'm afraid the party is just tea and biscuits, though. 2 weeks, the days will get longer. Yeah, but the mornings will get even darker for a bit, and then it will just switch. So, but yeah, we are close already to the shortest day, which is nice. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy chocolate, and that's the kind of the same thing. That's true, Cooper. That's true. I found Cola Jaffa cakes. I don't know all about that stuff. What's that? I got a chocolate letter today, which is kind of a Sinterklaas thing here. So you get letters made out of chocolate, and usually you get like your name or the S from Sinterklaas and stuff, like a treat, which is nice. So I'll have my treat ready for the weekend. Getting a low vision doctor's appointment set up and should be reading, etc. better soon. Nice, Mike, and good to see you, Mike. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Hey, Hiradev! Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Ooh, let's sell a bit of salt. That will make us that little bit of extra money that I would love to make. We don't have to buy wheat or anything. We could buy a bit of hemp for some clothing, but we're not making that much clothing yet, I think. So, I don't know if that's the way to go. Did we set? Yeah, we did set up the shoemaker and the tanner, but did we set? Oh, clothing industry is up here. Okay, good. So we do make some clothing. How much clothing do we have? 1,000 already. Oh, that's good. That's nice. I kind of like that. I have to get the hang of the town again a bit because it's been a while since we played. But we're getting there. How many shoes do we have? 2,000 already. Ah, that's nice and fast. We are not really storing any shoes, though, and this one is getting filled up. Probably storing the shoes somewhere here, I guess. Tailor? No, that's just threads and stuff. Ah, here we are storing them. Okay, good. So we have a storage for it. That's nice. Well, the town is going forward, slowly but steadily. If I now check again with potatoes, we have some stored, but not too many, so have to see how that goes. And the same goes for the buckwheat. So yeah, I think it's good we have 3 extra fields, but I think in the end we're also going to need an extra farm. So that will be something to plan towards. Hey, Susanna, nice to have you. How are you today? I'm good, having coffee. Oh, nice, nice. Hope you enjoy your coffee. Do you, are there still remnants of Sinterklaas in Canada with all the Dutchies living there, here, Dev? Hiding from work. Ooh, wow. Hope nobody gets mad for you doing that. Now, one of the things I like about this town is that we have made a lot of decoration and trees already. I kind of want to go ahead and expand that a bit more. Now, we've planted a lot here already. These are all maple trees, so we could just continue the maple trees. But that's a bit hard here, because I think these will all be too close to another tree. Oh, not all of them. Okay, good. Oh, let's see. Oh, actually, we can plant quite a few by the looks of it. Let's try. Oh, this will be a very tree-rich area. That's exactly how I want it. So that's nice. I had like 15 years together with my kid's mother. The only thing I learned about her in that time was that she loves chocolate. I love your layout of the houses. Thank you! I'm just trying to do a few different things in one town, so yeah. Somebody, I think it was Dazinzi that came up with this idea to do it like this. And then of course we have this layout, which is kind of... It's not all straight lines, which is something that I do enjoy. And then we have also some open spots in between for some wells and such. There's some little neighborhoods right here. Yeah, I like it. Still have to work on this little piece though. This can probably just do with one opening, like this. And then we put in some extra trees. We already have put in 2 maple trees there. And then some more bushes. We can do some lilac bushes. We haven't done too many lilac bushes yet. So going to... some will be neatly lined up, but others will just be a little bit more random. And then people have some privacy here to sit and talk. Modern city design in the 1700s. Yeah, something like that. It's almost like Back to the Future, but then with a city builder. Nice. Question is, what should be next? Well, at least we know that we already need an extra farm, so we might as well go with a bridge. Right here somewhere to get across this way. Now the road is kind of here. This is the road. I'm not sure what we can build out here, but probably something. Would be great if we could just build a bridge that will go, but that's not possible. That's unfortunate though. This will all be way too close. So this is also going to be a road, so we could just do it like this then. We have to save a little bit of extra space, otherwise there's not enough room for them to walk past on one side. Yeah, I think this should be it for a bridge. And then we can probably build a farmhouse here and then a lot of fields here. But I have to... We'll probably build the fields first, so... What happens if you completely hide a bank in bushes? Are they still using it? Yes. So basically, all the bushes and stuff, they can see, even the trees here, they can kind of walk through them. So that is not the option. And if you really want to guard something off, you need to build a fence. Let me check here. It's not in this save that I can show you, but right here, you can kind of see it. See, they're just walking through these bushes. That is no problem. If you really want to work this off, you should put a fence in there. You can kind of hide it so you don't see it too much. See, because now you mostly see the bushes. I'm not a big fan of this way, but at least it is a way to make sure that they don't start walking through it. And especially when these are all green, you don't really see the bench anymore, or the fence anymore, so it works. But I kind of would like a tool that you have in Foundation, where you can just... paint this little piece here and tell them that it's not accessible so that they can't cross it, so you can guide their paths a little bit more. And you can do that over bushes and stuff then, so that at least people won't walk through the bushes and you don't have to place a fence in there to guide them that way. But yeah, bushes and stuff they can just traverse to, so you really need walls or fences to make them stop going certain places. That's why I'm also really fencing off all these areas here and leave openings. Otherwise they will just take the shortcuts. And the roads will not look that nice. And now, because I have walled these off, you can clearly see that they use the road towards the markets and to here. But these are still open areas where they don't go. Which leads me to planting some trees here, of course. So we haven't done that yet. Trees are on that side, so that's okay. Whoa, they're fast with their bridge. That's interesting. Oh dear. Well, I guess those that might have some experience with that will think about that. I never thought about that. Lol. Now, in order to get the farm up here, we have houses close enough for the people to work here. So that should not be the problem. So we might just go and expand this area a little bit for some extra people. While I also start building the farm. Let's see. I think we can... I'm just seeing how we go now and how this will work out. At least this will keep giving us the idea of a street, but I'm not too happy with this. Let's see. Might have to do it a bit more like this. So this will be the corner house that guides how these streets will roll. Then I'm missing out. I don't think so. Okay, Susanna, I hope work isn't too bad. Take care. Always feel free to drop in again. Just don't tell your boss that you're dropping in again. Yeah, this one is out of tune with the rest. And now we also have to figure out how to continue this little street area then. I don't want to go too far with these houses because this is already where industry is next to the water. We might do some extra industry here, but also not 100% sure about that. Let's just build an area like this. And then we can do a well here. Maybe even two if we want to. And that kind of finishes this shape. I think this is good. Now, it keeps telling me that they need wood. Why don't we have wood? Well, we have plenty. There's plenty of logs anyway, so they should be able to just make a ton of wood. And the building is not near full, so that should work out. We might have to get an extra woodcutter soon to get rid of the last trees here and make sure that we get enough wood all the time, but we'll see. At least we built a lot of houses already. Oh, let's get started with that farm that I wanted up. So that we at least get the extra food next year. It's only November, so we have plenty of time to get it ready. Let's see how much space we get if we do this. 33 meters, okay. So we go like this. This is the maximum length. No, I want to go a little bit further out. Now I missed where the trader is from. I have to check that though, because it might be a good trader. Alright, let's make this the good length. Yes. Then go for 25 meters, I guess, something like that. Then we move all the way to the back. thing now, of course, is not to build it, but first change the rotation so that it faces the way we want to. And this is the way I want it to face. And now the entrance is here. So if we build the farmhouse here, they can just walk over here and get into the thing. So that's probably what I want. Messenger is from Merefa again. Alright, we get traders in from Merefa all the time. No, we're not going to buy the hemp. That's interesting, but I kind of want a trader from Dekachi in at some point to make some extra money. But yeah, for those that missed it, Cooper was kind enough to send me his save, and I made a video about his save game with Ostriv. And I'm going to try and plan it for next week or the week after. Hopefully next week. And then you can all see his town and see what kind of video I made about it. And then we can all enjoy his special town, because it is a very nice big special town. But also maybe more people's towns, because if you have a nice town built in Ostriv that you want me to showcase on my channel and take a look at, then you can just reach out to me and we can work something out. It's always nice to look at other people's towns, get some inspiration from it and stuff. So yeah, that will be something that at least I would really appreciate. And I hope, of course, you all do too if you see my video. And then we can maybe watch some more people's towns. Not too long, come on. Yes, there we go. It needs to be a bit wider. There's talk about Alpha 6 and Alpha 5 patch 9 Hawks 334, the article. Yeah, that's true, that's true. There's a lot of talk actually now about Alpha 6, but we still don't know when it's coming, so... Oh boy, but there will be some very nice changes in there. I'm really looking forward to it. 2, 4, 6 fields for now. That's probably good. Probably should get going with the farmhouse now first. Okay, there we go. That's the farmhouse. Let's get going with it so that it's done soon enough. Then I think we should also get some hay dryers out here. Just because we can, and it's a nice way to fill the land a little bit. Let's just build 4. Then we can build a hay barracks here, store some hay. And then we might be able to... I'll put the hay barracks to the back a little bit, because that doesn't really matter. And then we might be able to get some extra cows or something. Maybe out here, or maybe out here somewhere. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Might as well build a platform for drinks for the animals if they get them, or if they have oxen. Let's get that going. Nice big gardens. I wish I had mushroom for veggies. Well, these aren't even the biggest gardens. We can build big garden houses, but they just take up a lot of space. But that'll be interesting. I'm also working on a video with a house where I build a town with only big garden houses. So with the biggest size possible garden houses. I've been quite busy, so I didn't put too much effort into it lately. But I am going to continue that. And then when I can put that up, I will fill a whole map with just big garden houses and some industries. So there you can be really envious of all those big garden houses. Let's get the hay barracks up in time as in that one. We don't have oxen yet, so we don't have to get the platform yet. But if we get the hay barracks, at least they can start to store it. We might get some extra food for the cows. Although, seems like we got enough already for a while. These all still need to reproduce anyway, which is going to start next year. These are doing okay. So we'll get there with the cows. Soon enough we should get some extra beef and stuff in. That'll be nice. Any thoughts about hay barracks? Oh dear. I'll leave that talk up to you. Okay, they're building this now. We have basically all that we need, because we have the tavern, but there's not enough alcohol on the market at the moment. So apparently we're out of our alcohol. Oh, we don't need it yet. That's why. That's why. But in order to get that one working, we need to get the water trader going. Now, this area would actually be interesting for the water trader, because if we check, they're coming in from the other side. Yep, here we see, if you have the trader on or any building, you can see here, there's this green or bluish square. That's where the boats come in. Now, on this map, we don't have any iron ore, so I don't plan on getting a lot of smelters. So we actually might get a few at some point to just import iron ore and make our own stuff. So this might actually be a good spot for the trader then. Not too far out from where we have the town now, not too close. So we can use this area later for some housing. Kasika no. Let's see. What should we do here then? Might be going for a construction shed. Oh, we already have one. Oh, good. Nice. I think it's time to start filling out this area a little bit more, but then we have to kind of fence this off a bit as an industry area. How many nails do we have left? 800. We have only 400 iron left, so we also need to get some extra iron. Hello, trader from Dekachi. That is so nice. Why don't you fetch me all your iron, so they'll be good for a while. Let's sell some shoes. Let's sell some charcoal. That all pays for the iron, so that's good. Anything else? Not really. Can't buy booze there, though, which is kind of sad, but it's okay. Yeah, I think this solves a lot of the issues. Because now we get a ton of iron. And we can start building some extra bridges as well, so that they are planned out too. For now, they're just busy trying to get the farm done, which is actually taking them quite a bit of time. I was expecting that to go slightly faster, but okay. Well, our fishing guys are still turning fish into dried fish, but it's not that fast. I believe. If you enable dried fish production by setting the production limit over 0, your workers will dry the fish in batches. Each batch requires 30 units of salt and 50 units of fish. I don't think that you need to keep more people than 1 or 2 in. So this should be good enough. We have some spoilage though, so they didn't manage to turn it all into dried fish quick enough. Although right now there's immediately getting into the next batch, so that's good. And I guess the more workers we have in, as soon as a batch is done, they can start the next one. So I could be an advocate for having more workers in. Salting the fish, okay. He's going to work, so he might start a new batch as well soon. Yep, there he goes, perfect, okay. So, well, we still get dried fish in, that's good enough. Farm is now ready, let's start to move the fields and connect them to this farm and then set them up. We have 1.5 months to go until the start of the sowing season. We need ladies in here. Yes. Okay, we're going to do one with just buckwheat and potatoes again, so we don't run out of food. Later on we might get some plows so that we can get more food. And then I guess one with wheat and hemp. So that we can make more clothing and feed all the... or make more flour. Yeah, that's it. Let's activate all the fields. And now we have an extra farm active. Now we haven't set it up properly, so let's do this one too. Apply to all. And this one, apply to all. Yeah, there we go. Now they should also fill this one up soon with hay and water. Although they can't get it close, so I wonder how they will do that. It says they're all working. Let's set supply for oxen on so that they're already supplied in case. These have done that too, I think. At least they have the hay for it. Yeah, you know, let's supply for oxen. Let's get it all ready. I guess as soon as we can really get oxen... That might be very handy. That they're all ready for it and we can just get oxen in. So what are all your plans for the rest of the month, my dear friends? Out here it will just be school and work for wifey and little one for another 2 weeks. And then everybody should have holidays here. So that should be nice. And it'll be a busy time until then though. So lots of stuff going on. And hopefully during the Christmas break, which will be 2 weeks around here. We, of course, do all the Christmas celebrations and stuff and meet family and all, but I hope to also do some extra streams and stuff. But I have to see how that goes, but I have some good hopes. And then when the new year starts, we're going to make some new plans for the channel, see where we can go further. Hopefully we can make the next step in the development of the channel, make it grow. Okay, let me just try and plan out some stuff here, see how that works. I want a nice big street. If we do it like this, we'll get a nice big street. I probably can do exactly 3 houses if I do it like this. Yes, okay, so we keep it like this. And what I like is if streets not go straight through a whole town. So here we have a street, and now, because of the house here, the street goes this way or down here. That's how I like it. So we're going to exactly keep it like this. I'm not sure, though, if we can do another 3 houses here. No, that's not going to work out. Actually, what we could try... Yes, do it like this. Because then we basically immediately generate a street here that might actually work. Okay, we're going to keep it like this. Then we build the wells out here. And then this is also somewhat of a street. Maybe we move this one later on a bit. Because it's a bit in the way, I think. But this should also be a nice area for housing. And decorations and all at some point. But for now, they're busy with the hay barracks. That's good. And they built a few houses here already. Nice, nice. We now have 300 people. So now we should get a priest. There he is already. He's working. So that's good. Find his home. Where does he live? All the way there. With his whole family. So that's a lot of people. That's nice. But we do have a priest now. So all the requirements are still good. And we can still grow even past 300 people. So that's already solved and ready. That's good. I like that. Mrs. Stark is on holiday for 2 weeks now. Oh, nice. Nice. But then before Christmas, she has to go back to work. Or does she also have free time then? Counting the last 7 days down till I can order my steering wheel and change my avatar into the Grinch because I heard that first Christmas song today in the store. Well, you know, very nice if you can finally get your steering wheel. I know you're looking very much forward to that, so that's great. Don't forget to share some pictures. And do you have like the complete set then when it comes in? Can you then really use it, or do you still need some other parts for that, Rodo? They were playing them in our shops today after Remembrance Sunday. Ah, yeah, well, I think... I rarely go shopping, actually, because I hate music in stores, so I rarely go shopping. But I think there'll be stores out in the Netherlands already playing Christmas music, but I don't know, actually. Just for 1 day. Ah, okay. So she'll be free first Christmas Day then, I guess, and then the rest she has to work? Well, at least she'll be home the next 2 weeks, so that's nice. Alright, hay barracks are up, the platform is up. Now they're going to build a well here to supply, an extra well here to supply these people with water. Now the market is here, so that's not too far. These guys can go to this market, but we should probably integrate an extra market somewhere here. And since we don't really have a big market already... We might as well go ahead and do that now. And try and keep the street idea going. Let's see. This is the street now, like this. So what if we... I think we can keep the street idea on this side, actually. But this will be one continuous way into the granary area. Let's just make sure I do it straight, yes, and then continue this way. Not too long. This should be good enough, and then all the way to the back. I'm going to leave only one opening in here, so that they have to get in from that side. Sometimes it's just nicer to do it that way. Should probably leave a somewhat wider street out here. I have no clue whether this is straight, but it's okay. And then out here we'll build a granary. Because that's what we're going to need out here. Come on, let me show you. Yes. No, that's a bit too much. I want to put trees around there. Let's do the trees first then. So that we can then put the granary in how we want it. There was a trader inbound. Have to check where the trader is from. And then we might be able to make a good deal there. Okay, now we can place the granary. Because now we know where the trees are going to be. There we go. Where's this trader from? Ah, another trader from the Kachi. Oh, they really like my stuff. That's nice. There we go. And then we can build some marketplaces here. I have to continue the trees first to know where they're all going to be. Okay. Question now could be how many market stalls do I want? Okay, but now I don't like this one. I want that more in the middle. I guess with 5 we can get a long way, and if we even expand the town even further... Probably can't do 2 next to each other, so we'll do it like this. We can still sell pretty much anything in this marketplace, I think. So that should work out. Yes, I'm able to raise from then. Some good holiday entertainment coming up. Nice, nice. Okay, and will you still be getting some extras for it then? That you don't have still? Because you say you can race with it then. It sounds like there's still more that you actually want to get for it. Alright. No, man. We'll work in the market stalls. That's for the ladies in this game. Shoes. Warm clothing. Regular clothing. And some firewood. That's for starters. Then we also have dried fish. Oh, and beef. Dried fish. We have onions. And I think we also have peas at the moment. Alright, so that's all set up. Let's go to one of the markets we already have. Apply to all and apply to all. They've started with ads for the summer holidays on some TV stations already. And then it's like ads for pre-booking or early booking for flights and stuff so that you get it cheaper or something like that. New family is settling in town. Welcome, new family. Always welcome. Please come in. Alright, these are getting stocked up. That's good. I like that. Then we get a new living area here. We already have a marketplace here. We have this area here now being built. And then something we can put in here. Maybe a little green area again. So that we have some more parks. They're now building the new dock for our booze, because most booze comes via water, which is good. I like that. They actually already sowed in all of the new lands except one, which means half a month into sowing season, they're mostly done. That's cool. That's cool. Handbrake and a manual shifter is all I want after. Then the project is finished. Next project, VR, new camera. Ah, okay, okay. Handbrake and a manual shifter. Oh, wow. That really is the whole package then. I mean, wasn't it just cheaper to buy a car and hook that up to your computer or something like that? Hey, Jon, welcome in. Only an hour late. Pretty good for me. Good evening. You're never late, Jon. You just arrive whenever you want to. That's good. We're just happy to have you. Alright, these are pine trees. What should we do with this area then? Maybe also some more works here. Let's go. I need some more deco again. I really like decoing the town up. It's just a nice thing to do. And this will help keep people out, so this won't turn into paths, it will turn into green area, and I like that in the town. Okay, let's plant 2 cottonwood trees next to the benches, and the rest we will fill up with different trees. Birch tree maybe? Big fan of the birch tree because I like the white. Oh, the cow there. Where's the cows? Oh, there are cows. Okay. So, how are you, Jon? Oh, by the way, PSV, did you see the new clip about Bellwright? The update's coming out the 9th, so in 4 days. And it's some really interesting features in it, I think. We also need to put in an ash tree. Just one different tree and a few different bushes around that tree. Just to spice the area up a little bit. There we go. That should make it nice and green. Now, we still haven't built any trees in these roads, and I'm not so sure. I think we only do those in these corner areas we put a tree. And then most likely a pine tree, because they're not too big. I like to have trees in these corners, but not on the actual paths. I don't think that'll look nice. So we'll just do them here in the corners and not around the whole path. That's what I mean. No, we can't do one here, although we'll do it right here then. We can do one here, do one here. So that there are some trees, but not too many. I think that's better. Okay. Pretty good. Not been doing much this week, catching up on a few games that I haven't played for a while. Oh, nice, nice. Ooh, messenger from Derkachi again. Let's sell a bit more charcoal. Not gonna sell any shoes because we're not making any at the moment because we have not a lot of animals to slaughter. We do have one bull we could slaughter, but we could also turn it into an ox and use it on the farm next year. There's 2 more out here we could do. None here though. So could probably get 1 plow going. So let's make a plow. And then turn this guy into an oxen. And that guy into an oxen. And in 2 months we can make another plow. So then we already get 2 plows for 1 farm. Now all the fields are set to plow. That's not going to happen. These should not be set to be plowed. So it will be 6 fields that needs plowing. I'm going to actually order a bunch of plows. I guess we also have to set these up then to a 5 crop rotation system. Oh, that's not fully gonna work out though. Well, we can just change this up. Buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes. That should work. Potatoes. Then we can leave it fallow. Then we do potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat. Not played any games for quite some time, so I had a week of catching up on them. Nice! Which games did you play then? They're now doing buckwheat, potato, then we leave a fallow, and then we do again potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes, so that works. And then out here, ooh, these aren't in sync. Ah, they're already making the plow now, that's great. They have all the stuff in it. Okay, so, no, potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes. Let's do buckwheat and then potatoes, and then here potatoes. Oh, this is gonna work out. That one, then we do a buckwheat out. No, we should probably leave it fallow. Then do potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat. There we go. Okay, so this is all set up now. We just need the extra plows in. This shouldn't be too much of a problem. Workers and resources and farm sim mainly. Farm Simulator 25? Or do you play a previous version? Very nice though. I mean, I still have to get into workers and resources at some point, but I've been saying that for a long time now. It didn't really happen so far, so. Rags to Riches. Ah, nice, nice. I'm playing the Rags to Riches on the Riverbend now. Just for fun, for my own. But there's a big difference between Riverbend and Zielonka, because on Riverbend you sometimes get very huge contracts. I'm actually now doing a 17,000 cultivating contract on Riverbend on one of the biggest fields. I believe it's like 33, 34 or something like that. That's actually some really good money, and it takes you an hour to do it, but that's some really good money. And there aren't a lot of those contracts on Zielonka, if any, so I'm pretty happy that Riverbend offers those big contracts because it really helps you to get going for a bit. I do like my Rags to Riches on Zielonka though. It's just a little bit harder because you don't get those huge contracts. That also has its charm. And I think with the Rags to Riches we're getting somewhere. I already recorded the next few episodes. I think I'm up to 13 now, if I'm correct, with recording. And it's going faster and faster. I mean, we're expanding, getting more fields and stuff, so that's really nice, but you'll all have to see that soon. Oh, cool, your main save is also on Zielonka. I like that map very much, except for all the bumps your tractor keeps hitting when you drive on the roads and you have to take a left or right turn on the bumps. It's really weird, that little bump in the road where the sidewalk starts really makes your tractor bounce all the way, but other than that, it's a perfect map. Brother sleeping heavy, at least I believe that, until I open the fridge and both sit beside me feet without I even notice them to come to my feet. Well, maybe you have to feed them more often then, so that they don't just come right next to you as soon as you open the fridge for some food. Alright, well, not a lot of fruits left, so that's working. It's May now, though. Let me check our food supply. Buckwheat. Okay, we still have buckwheat, so that's okay. Cheese. Well, we don't store a lot of cheese. We're selling it all. That's good, actually. We have no dried fruits anymore, which is fine. We still have some flour. That's nice. So they're not rushing to get all the food. We're selling onions. Very nice. That's good. Peas, same thing. And we're out of potatoes already, though. So we do really need that extra farm. So I'm happy we built this now. Probably won't get into any issues because of all the garden houses selling their produce as well. But if we don't build this farm, luckily we did, we might run into some issues soon with food and food variety. That will make some people very unhappy in town and they'll leave. So, well, glad we just adjusted this on time. That's pretty good. Do we still have hemp? 20. Okay, so they're working on that as well, quickly. Clothes, we have 10,000, we have 1,000 clothes, that's good. We have a lot of salt now, though. So we could start selling more salt, but the right trader has to come in then, I guess. New family is moving in. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I'm not really going to build a new one of these out here, I guess. Also not down here. So this area will pretty much be it for this, but we can always start one over like that again. How are we doing now with the wood? See, these can't really keep up. They're out of logs. So it could be the moment now to at least build one new forestry and maybe even move this one over there. Or just have two for a while so that they can take out all these trees. I think that's probably going to be it too. I've been doing ships at sea too. It just had a big update that improves it a lot. Ah, okay, I don't know that game. Is that like where you have to fight and warring, or is it about trading and stuff? Ships at sea. It's almost like there's a lot of new games coming out, because a lot of devs are reaching out now, sending me all these new games that are coming out that I can get keys for, but some devs really don't want to understand that, or some publishers basically, because then they keep spamming me real-time strategy games or real-time shooter games, and I'm like, I don't play these games, please don't send me these games. If you have a nice peaceful game for me, I will try it out, but don't sell me these games. And then 2 days later you get another one of those fighting games that I don't want, because I'm not interested in all the fighting. But I did get a few interesting options, so hopefully I can show you some new games soon as well. I do still like the cowboy game. We're going to play that soon again. We have to continue that. You buy a boat and get paid for delivering to different ports. There's also a fish farm you can set up too. Ah, okay. And is it like you really are like the captain of the boat and you have to really steer the boat and stuff? Or is it more a management game? You just tell from like a big map or something that the boat has to go from there to there, load that, sell that, and then it just does it while the time runs and you don't have to do anything. I have a game like that, where you're not really the captain, you're just a big hat manager, and you do that kind of stuff, and you just see the ships moving on a map, but you don't have to do anything. Stone well ready. Good. I think we can start to set this up as a little park area too, but I kind of want a gazebo in here then, so that people can really sit here and take a look around. I think that's fun. We can build one out here, we can build one out here. And then also incorporate a few benches out here that actually overlook the water. And then we can probably just plant some trees over here. They don't have to be precisely placed, this is just nature's area. And then there is also a birdhouse. I don't know if we place a few birdhouses if you actually will see more birds flying around or something. Ooh, first family in trouble. They need some food variety. Hope they can get it soon. You drive the boat, you can set waypoints, but you have to drive. Ah, okay, start off with a very small boat and save to buy bigger ones. Okay, nice, nice. Can you still watch this, Cooper? Because I know you're not a big fan of all the decorating and stuff, so I hope you can still watch this. They are extremely spoiled. Ah. You're just a good owner of them, that's the thing. Okay, so we got the manager for trade via water. I'm actually going to put in 2 people, so that as we can, if the trader comes, we can actually start buying some booze if we need it. Citizens need food and you plant a nice park. Yep, well, I already gave them this new farm. They just have to hurry their asses and start harvesting it. And I think they'll do a better job if they're a little bit hungry. Although, hey, let's take a look at my town. Nobody's hungry. So yeah, it's... They just have a nice incentive to do all the harvesting quickly so that they finally have some food again. I guess that's how I look at it. My good intention for the coming year is not going to pump lots of money into my computer. I did about 4K in the last 1.5 years, and that is way too much. On the other side, I have one hell of a computer now. Well, because you have an amazing computer now, you don't really have to put a lot of money in because you're good for the next couple of years. And especially with your driving set soon complete and stuff, that should be good. And you can use it for quite a few different games, so you can just invest a little bit of money every now and then in a new game, and that should be good enough. Alright, let's go check all the bulls. See, we can make another 2 oxen here and get another plow going for the next year. 4 months we can do another one out here too. These are now starting to reproduce, that's good. And then soon enough we'll have a nice bunch of plows for this farm. We might even go to this farm then and start doing the same thing again. A messenger in from Balaklia. Do we need anything from there? I don't think so. We still have plenty of iron. Not going to sell anything as well, though. So, yeah, it's good for now. I wonder, did we already fully stock the smithy and stuff? Or do they still work? Yeah, they have everybody that they can in there. Okay, that's good. Probably move the forester because we need it quickly now. Yeah, they're out of hemp. Can we buy some hemp? No. Okay. Beef is underrated, Cooper. Rats, voles, and wicked birds is the new way of getting nutritional, natural food. Yeah, that's true. Too much already wasted. Well, I think it all depends on what you want. If you always want to play the newest, latest games, then yes, you have to keep investing in your computer. But like Ostriv, I've been playing Ostriv for like 5-6 years now, and I still really enjoy the game. You don't have to get a new computer to play Ostriv. And I guess if you just have a bunch of good games that you like from back in the day or that aren't that old, and you just can spend your time with that, whatever time you have for gaming, then you don't always have to get a new computer. But yeah, if you always want to get the latest, newest games and stuff, then you might have to, but, you know, that's a choice. I have to get one more pine tree. There we go. Granary done. Nice. Okay. I think we can probably just copy that one. Peas, buckwheat, potato, cheese. I'm not sure if we have cheese there yet. But I'm going to copy this one and put it in that one. Then make sure we get the right workers in. Tell them to stock up and probably do it quickly and get everything in before the harvest. Yep. That should be nice. And then, are we selling cheese here? Not yet, but we will soon. See, cheese. There we go. This lady can get out because we don't need that one. Well, we're selling all of this. They're now trying to fill it up. We don't have everything because we don't have potatoes and stuff, but we will have soon. I do not hate Decker, just to not have skill and patience to do it. So a build towns for profit, it's easier. Oh, that's for you. That's for you. I like this a lot. I like making all these decorations. It just, I mean, this gives a whole different feel to a town with all the trees and stuff. But hey, that's for me. We all play games different ways, and all ways are good. So that's nice. Memory prices right now. Well, I must say that the investments that I did over the last year were not a waste. I play on 1440p now. I have a very smoothly, nice running computer that does amazingly. Took a bit and took quite some replacement of parts to figure out which part was actually faulty, but now that it works like a charm. And it's great, and I'm so happy that I did all of that. Thanks a lot to Roadhog with all this knowledge sharing and stuff. So, but yeah, this computer is really good on me. I like it. Alright, let's get this extra forestry going. Because this one is a bit slow. I might actually just take out 3 guys here so that we have 4 left to run this one. And the other ones will all go in here. And I really see the money I put into the computer as an investment. Because I really want to see for the next year if we can make the next step for the channel and grow even further. And by doing that, starting to make a good amount of money with this so that I can really help out supporting for my family, especially now that we have some changes coming up with YV giving up half of her business to go work for a boss for a bit for some more security and stuff, and otherwise we just I don't think the business will suffice then for a bit. So yeah, it would be nice if I could grow the channel even further and help out that way, so that would be nice. You got 64 gigabyte last summer. It now costs 700 euros at least. Oh wow, really? That is a lot. I don't need anything bigger ever. Well, I'm not so sure about the ever, but yeah, I don't think you need anything bigger soon. That'll be for sure. But as some of you may know, it is Sinterklaas out here in the Netherlands today. And Sinterklaas is all about getting the kids presents. Now, of course, you're not kids, and especially not my kids. But I thought it's still present time. 512 KB will be enough forever. Yeah, I remember that. When we went from the big floppy disks to the small diskettes, I was like, oh man, you can store so much on that. This will last forever. Well, look at this now. And of course, congratulations to Jester, Squeak, Model Maker, Down and Dirty Dream, and Reese Ward Rip. Hope you enjoy your gifted membership. It's 1 month free. Enjoy. Thanks for the sub. Oh, nice. Hey, Jester. Hello, hello. Well, congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. You're welcome. Thank you for being here and for being subscribed and showing your support that way. That's very much appreciated. So thank you. Spruce trees, because these are spruce trees. And I just want to cover this area up a little bit more. I like it so in the trees. This kind of feels like when I was on holiday in November. Lots of trees around, one little house. Yeah, I like it. Oh, more and more houses get built. We got quite the build queue up, but look at this. It's already all getting built. This area too, so we have to set up some decorations in here now. Happy Sinterklaas, you and wifey, and especially little one. Thank you. Well, little one had a very nice Sinterklaas. She's already in bed now, but she really enjoyed it. Got some nice little presents. A sketchbook and some new pencils and a kit to make some of your own slimy stuff. That's something that she really loves. So yeah, she's very happy. And if she's happy, I'm happy, so that's good. And I got wifey some new canvases to paint on, so some other new stuff. So yeah, we're all happy. We need to run some errands, but I'll leave the stream running back in a while. Alright, take care. I'll be here for another 50 minutes, I guess. Then it's 2 hours, and I'm pretty tired, so it probably won't last much longer. But you take care. Have a good one in running the errands. And then we'll see you soon again, I hope. Always happy to have you on here. As soon as my daughter reached 15 years old, Sinterklaas got banned from my house. Oh, why is that? Were you not a very nice Sinterklaas? Well, Thatcher is doing their job. That's nice. I still want to move this one, though, because it's kind of in the road here. Question is just where to move it, but... Right, we have 200... heights in. It's still set to 500, but I don't think we're going to get any heights in anytime soon. So I'm going to pause for a second so this doesn't go wrong. Yeah, there we go. So now they're batching 200, or at least they should. And then this will actually turn into leather so that we can start creating some new stuff. See, there they go. So now we're having a batch ready. Okay, that's good. Now let me check once more. In 2 months, we have another bull. We already have one here, so let's turn that one into an ox. I might actually already just... See, here we have another one. They're not going to get any babies now anyway anymore. So let's just turn that one into an ox too, so that we have all of the oxen here. See, now they're making them. And that way, next year, we can do all the plowing that we want. So that's probably for the best. I like that. Now, why are people going through here and then all the way there? That is not what I... Oh, that's for the cows to get them there. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I don't like that. I think it's this fence. I hope this works, but not 100% sure. We'll see. I hate it. Well, I must say, I'm not a fan of it. If it was up to me and we wouldn't have a kid, we wouldn't be celebrating Sinterklaas. But she loves it, and it's great for kids. I mean, it is a kids thing, so it's nice. But yeah, I'm not one for it. And basically, all we do is when the guy arrives by his boat, then from then on 3 Saturdays until it's usually the big festival, and then you can... set her shoe, as we do here, 3 times. Then she gets 3 little presents in 3 weeks. And then on the Sinterklaas evening, we just have 1 bag with presents for everyone, and we just keep it small. And we just have a nice dinner and have the presents, that's it. I remember when I was young, there was a lot more stuff going on it, but we don't do that much. And I'll probably do it until she wants, and if she wants to stop at some point, then that's fine with me, but... Well, you know, kids, probably not going to stop anytime soon. Why are there no ladies in here? That's not good. Let's do apply to... Oh, that's better. They have to start harvesting these apple plants, apple trees. I remember my Amiga 500, and when you got a game on 5A4 paper full of sign letters and numbers, and had to put it absolute correct to get the game to work. Nice. I never had an Amiga, but you still have an Amiga 1200. Cool, Jester, cool. Does it really work and stuff? Is it all good, or is it just have it but it doesn't work anymore? My daughter's 32 now, so I've had 17 years Christmas free. Nice. Lucky you, Jon. Lucky you. Needs a mouse and a good clean, but no, don't want to sell it. Yes, it works. Oh, I would keep it if I were you. That's like a museum piece soon. It's very nice. Very nice. And very well preserved then, if it's still all good and works and stuff. Well done. That's pretty good. Okay, so the last 3 houses for that area are coming up. Oops. Then we build these 2 gazebos. Now, I kind of want to see if it really worked out. If we take a look at produced, we had 1 year where we produced so many potatoes. And right now, we're not there yet. But they still have to bring in quite a bit of harvest. So we have to wait before we check. But I kind of hope that we would really see already a big... Oh, these still also have to harvest a lot. So that's why. Okay. So we'll hold off a bit on the numbers and then we'll get there soon. And see if we really did an increase in food that we get now. Apparently you can buy the Commodore 64 again. A friend of mine did. Oh really? Like a completely new one that they remade? Or the original was made again by a company of nerds who loved the thing. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Alright, let's buy some hemp now, so that we can make some more clothing. We can always sell those again. Original specs. Nice, nice. I've heard they're making an Amiga that comes preloaded with games. Okay. Apparently with USB ports and Ethernet. Oh, wow. That would be nice. Well, I still have an old typewriter. And it's really nice. I like the whole, like, when you strike the keys and stuff. That's so cool. They don't make them anymore, but like that. But that's really nice. I mean, I get that a lot of stuff got replaced with modern stuff and things, but some things are just... The feel of the old things is nice. Cassette-shaped USB stick with 100 game software on it. Okay, so you basically get a computer that you could really use, but it's the old one. And it all looks and feels like the old one, but it's something that you can really use and kind of is updated, so... Okay, cool. That's a nice thing, then. Okay, so they're working on this farm. This one is still being harvested. We're a bit short on laborers at the moment. Could have to do with the granary hiring too many people. So let's tell all granaries not to hire anyone anymore, because they were probably already getting people in, bringing all the goods. And it might be that a few marketplaces... No, they don't have the same option. Okay, good. That should be better then. No reachable stone deposits. Okay, and the limestone apparently is filled up too. So we can take these guys out. We can just do with what we have right now. And those guys can do something else. They can now be hired in the farms. That's good. Do I still have all my people active? Yes, okay. Manage seasonal hiring. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So August and September will be only 3. That way, 4 actually. And then we'll do the same with the construction office. So that there's more hands available to work on the farms. That will help out. That will help out. Oh, they're making a ton of dried fruit, so that is really working out. I wonder if that's more than we had before. Yep. Okay, so we produce a lot more than last year. And we have quite some stored now, so that's the good news. We get more dried fruits in. That's already happening. We take a look at the buckwheat. Production is not as good as last year yet, but they're still bringing it in. But we do store quite a bit, so that's okay. Cheese is okay. Dried fish is okay. Oh, look at potatoes. We actually do produce a lot more potatoes now. 1,800 to 2,900, so that's 1,100 more already, and they're still bringing in more. So, might be that our food problems are now solved for a little bit, so that's good. Oh, I've also got 3 Nokia phones from the 80s too. I bet they don't work. Oh, I want my old Nokia 3310 back. I needed a smartphone at some point for my job. And I still need it, actually. But today I don't need it anymore. I'm going to throw it away, and I'm just going to buy me one of those old phones that I can just text and call. It's just so much better for your brain and your mental health. And I don't even have social media and stuff, but even right now, you just check your phone every now and then, check if you have an email or something like that. And I just don't want to do that stuff. We had a paper magazine with buy and sell ads that came out once a week. I bought a game, often 10 floppy disk, sold it lots of times, so before they banned pirated copies, I made of it. Nice, nice. Well, that's a good way to make money, I guess. Alright, this is all in, so the harvest here is done. They're just working it, I guess. Yep. But everything is in, that's great. We have the third plow in here. So now the question could be, how many more plows can we make? We have one bull available here. None here. None here. And none there. Okay, so we have to wait at least one more year. But then we can probably make a few extra plows and also turn plowing on for these fields and get these to a higher crop rotation system. Just like these. That would be very nice. These are still bringing in the harvest, but look at how many people they can hire now. So that did work out. And yeah, they're still getting in all the weeds. That's nice. Just cancel your data plan. The problem is solved. Yeah, that's not gonna work because I do need to check my phone regularly for jobs, of course, for my funeral stuff and for additional info that I get sometimes, even like 10 minutes before I have to go to a job. And I need to be... Right now, a lot of apps for my kid go by phone, which I already complained about. It's crazy. Actually, I made a whole fuss about this in school because a lot of the activities that they would be doing would be posted on Facebook, and I don't have Facebook. So I was like, okay, so how am I gonna know that there will be an activity next week? Just get Facebook. No, I'm not gonna get Facebook. I do value my privacy somewhat, so no, I'm not gonna get Facebook. Well, then you won't know. Then I won't know. Then you just kind of call me or send me an email about the activity because I need to know. And there's more players that don't have Facebook. So now they have a different way of letting people know that there's activities coming up, which is already way better than using Facebook. They also put it up there, by the way, but it's just a struggle sometimes with all these public institutions and stuff that just use certain ways, and then if you don't use that, then you have a problem. And I'm like, no, it's not my problem. I have to send my kid to school. It's the law, so I can't do much about it. I have to do that. It's fine. But just give me a way to get to the information without having to give up all my privacy. Even smartphones are dumb, depends on who uses them. True, true. Ooh, that's a nice extra cash there, Cooper. 300 euros in a week. Get a rat race. Oh, I will. Maybe when we actually move, if we get to that point, then, and I won't have a job, that might be the perfect moment to do that, depending on the school rules and stuff, but... Oh yeah, I'm for sure not going to WhatsApp with a teacher. They can send me an email or call me, but I'm not going to WhatsApp. I just don't do it. Could it be... No, we still have iron. I think we should have enough iron, by the way. Yeah, 1600. Just have a hard time keeping up with all the building projects that we have at the moment. Could be time for an extra smithy soon. That's happening fast. We did grow already to 352 people now, though, so... Well, we have this industry patch here. I don't want to go further here, because here we have the church. So I want to build houses around that a little bit. We could extend the industry patch out here and build a new area for a smithy. Or we might do that out here then. I think I'm going to straight build 2 smithies now. I have an idea. Let's start with the charcoal piles in this case. Let's build 4 charcoal piles. Then we can build 2 smithies here on each side. Or maybe we can even do it like this. Okay, that works. Then get him a warehouse. And then we have a new smithy area. Nice. Okay, there we go. New smithing area for soon. At one point, a football trainer started to explain me how I can install WhatsApp. I just thought I uninstalled WhatsApp before you knew it existed. Roderick, will you make Sunday stream with being at Benny's for F1? Well, I guess if Max actually becomes world champion, that Roadhog won't be there for the stream. Ah, see, he will be there, but only if Max doesn't turn up to be world champion. So we'll see, we'll see. Ah, they're really starting to fill them up now. That's good. Lots of people coming in. Alright, now it's November. All the harvest should be in, so now we can really check the numbers. Well, we produced plenty. We more than doubled our output in potatoes. Now let's check the buckwheat. Alright, we did produce more buckwheat than last time. 1,200 more, so that's good. And I think in the next years that will even go up further. So we're good. We're good with the food now. Oh, and for those that remember, a while ago we streamed some car dealership simulator. Where we had to get old cars, fetch them up, and then resell them for a profit. And we built quite the impressive car dealership. Now that game has still been getting regular updates. There's now a very nice big tow truck with multiple levels on it and stuff like that. There's an underground garage to store your vehicles and all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on a series with that game right now. Well, not right this second, of course, because I'm streaming. But I'm working on a series with that. And it will be an edited series, one of my first real edited series. So I'll be editing out a lot of the parts where I'm just doing cars and cars over and over to just make a profit. I do show you every car and how much I bought it for and how much I'm selling it for, so you can really see me build up the money. And every time we get something new, I show that and all that kind of stuff. But it will be a shorter series. It will probably be like 5 or 6 episodes or something. Where I'll be going over the whole progress of the game from day 1 to building up a big empire and making millions. So I hope that you all will enjoy that, and then we'll give a good view of the game, but without all of the parts where we're just doing 4 cars, working on them all night long, doing all the cleaning and grinding and stuff, because that is quite the grind, and after 2 cars you already know how that goes, so you don't have to see that all the time. I hope that will be an interesting series. It's kind of a new thing I'm trying, see if that works as well, doing it that way. Trying to not make it go too fast, but also not too slow. So that's the challenge for now. But it'll be interesting, I think. Okay, time for some decoing in here. Oh, we have a white line. See, there's a white line. Well, luckily they usually go away after the next reload, so... The last idiot hasn't been born yet. Oh, that's true. Well, you know, with things like Formula 1, I don't really care who wins. As long as they have nice, fair races and all that kind of stuff, then I guess all is good. So as long as it's a nice race, there's some tension in it and some interesting stuff, then, you know, may the best guy win. Okay, let's see. This area should get some more houses, I think, but not too close, probably, because people will get sick here quite often. We might leave some space out here. Not really feeling like row houses there, but I don't know. Maybe garden houses. Maybe a few garden houses like this. Because then there will be a bit of space here, so that's good, I think. Let's just extend this a bit so that it will really fill out the whole area here. So there we go, that's one. Oh, I kind of knew you would agree, Rodok. You're a true sportsman, so you know what sport is about. Hey, Cirrus, good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing it all wrong, of course, but hey, that I was waiting for you to tell me how to do it properly, because, you know, I'm all lost without you, so please come in and do tell me how to do it. Ooh, we're gonna get in a battle over English now. Luckily, I can claim that I'm not a native English speaker, so no blame on me. Now we're going to leave some space there. Nope, this house has to go. These have to go. We'll probably do some more trees and stuff here. Oh, people. John Taylor blocked. Oh, sorry, I just hate bad English, especially from the English. Yes, well, English is not my first language, so I have a hard time trying to talk English the right way. But I'm trying my best, you know. Don't visit Stoke-on-Trent. Well, it's probably like most countries. If you get out of your own area, then they start to talk a whole different language, even though it's supposed to be the same. These guys can't really get the trees in. My English is horrible, but at least I speak better Swedish than you do. Ooh, now we're gonna get into a contest who speaks the best Swedish. What the heck the herd? Found fish in. Still lots and lots of fish that they still have to get out. It's just taking them a lot of time to process that. I'm going to put one extra in each. See if that will help in the end. Because there could be a bit too much time between them setting up new badges. That could be the thing. I can speak fluent Stokehav. My great uncle George was a clayhead. I guess I speak the best Swiss German. Well, I guess you're right, because there's not a lot of people that can do that. Hello, Mr. Teds. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Alright, we have fish, onions, and peas present. We have firewood and all the clothing present. We have all of that present. We even have cheese present. So, yeah, we have a lot of goods in. Nice. That works. That works. I like it. Now, the real challenge in chat is going to be who's going to claim that they can speak fluid Klingon or something like that. Then we'll get somewhere. Oh, I have to keep in mind that we're building a lot of houses here. I should probably give them a well. Well, they have 2 wells out here, but we can probably put one in here. I just hope I can get the water quality high enough. Alright, if we place it right here, the water quality will be good. Happy days today. My daughter's back from uni and Christmas decorations were everywhere. Nice, Cirrus, nice. How's your daughter liking it at university? Hope all goes well. Most part of the world, Swiss German is a nice secret language. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, I do speak a bit of German. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber Swiss Deutsch, nope. I guess that's just boys being boys, Jon. As soon as you come up with something and they know they suck at, then they'll start telling you something that they are actually good at to feel secure and nice about themselves. So that's just what happens. Second year in a bit, she loves it. Oh, that's great. That's great. Nice. I keep getting YouTube ads for a chunky knitwear company from Sweden. Well, you know, I don't know what you've been searching for lately, Kev, in your internet, but must have something to do with that. Hey, Body Shot! Good to see you. How are you doing? Uni is a nice place to be. Depends on which uni, I guess, but I guess mostly, yeah, nice. The places of knowledge and research. Very good. No Mickey Mouse studies either. She's going to be a teacher and a business sturf. Nice, nice. Very good. You should be very proud. My English should be questioned. It's far from good, but I still speak better Swedish than anyone here. Well, you know, Cooper, all the things you say now might be tested soon. Because I feel a stream coming soon where you'll be joining in. And you have to talk to the viewers. So then they can all question you about your English and your Swedish. And we might have to get some extra Swedes in there. Check if you actually really do speak Swedish as good as you tell them. Okay, we have a bridge here. And then we should probably get a bridge somewhere out here too. We need a lot of bridges this game. I'm actually going to plan one again already. Oh, that's too low. Yep, there we go. We want more bridges. Like a bridge over frozen water. Alright, there we go. So 360 people, new family coming in. Oh, that's another 6 people, but they're very old though. Do we still have enough graveyard space? Here's the little graveyard that we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in. We still have room for 5 more. That's not a lot. So might have to start building a bigger graveyard soon in order to prepare for the oldies in town. Nah, we should be okay. Ooh, I can buy a bit of iron, of course. Yeah, let's buy like 1,000 or something. That should do. There we go. Kind of feel like we should build a completely separate graveyard this time. Question is where? Not going to use it near the fishing docks. That's not nice. I don't know. I have to think about where we're going to place it. Could be placing a few small graveyards all around town. That could also be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Family's good. They are fishing today. Oh, nice. That's cool. Like just fishing for fun, or also fishing to catch something and bring home and then make it ready and eat it? If you say it that way, I will answer only in Swedish and left my English out of it. Oh, you do that, Cooper. That'll be an interesting stream then. Still haven't put anything in here. What more decoration? Oh, we can go with some fruit trees in here. Let's just try to do this a little bit different. And then we'll do the same on this side. To kind of create the idea of an arch here in which they can walk. And now we have done that with apple trees. Now let's do apricot trees on the outside. And we're just going to go for the same idea. Like this. And we'll do the same from here. And now it kind of feels like there's an arch where they can walk. They'll probably never do that. We have no way of guiding them that way, but I think that could be interesting. And let's put some bushes in here. And we'll put some bushes out here. And then this area will also still look different from all the others. Which is something that I like. I have this game now. You bloody influencer used. Still not got into it. Oh, it's very nice, Cirrus. And it's a game that you can... Especially if you run speed 1, it's pretty slow, so you can just put it on at some time and then leave it running for a bit to finish up your build queue and stuff, so... Try to learn me repo with my old mate. You have fun with that, that's nice. But I never told you to buy this, by the way, so... don't blame it on me. And I don't have repo, so you can definitely not blame that on me. Be right back. Coffee time. Ooh, you get a nice coffee. Can I get one too? Ah, man, I really want some coffee. Been a very busy day again. So, yeah, I could use some coffee now. I hate snow, even in games. Well, one more month and it's gone. So you just have to sit tight and then it should be okay. Now, we do have booze. Oh, yeah, we actually have a family living here now. So that's great. We should get a worker in here that starts to pick up the... booze from the warehouse here. 340 mead left. So they already sold most of the mead. Wow. Okay. That means... Yep. That we are going to have to buy some extra booze soon. Especially if we want to get past 400 people. So that might be something. And tavern tax. Yeah, that's okay. Well, tax is good. I'm going to lower this threshold a bit. 40, that should be it. They don't need to be that wealthy. We didn't get that much wealth tax in so far, but yeah, we can tax them a bit more. That should be okay. Don't have a barber surgeon yet, so that's not an issue. I became a professional fisherman, but discovered I couldn't live on my net income. Oh, that's a good one. Nice. Messenger from Balaklia, but there's nothing we need and there's nothing to sell to them, so they can go. Alright, right now we have one. There's no bridge here right now. 1, 2 bridges. Third being built. Yeah, or 4. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Alright, well, we still have a little bit of booze in here. That's the good news. And yeah, we really have some good stuff in the granary. That's helpful. Making flour here. We still have plenty of wheat though. I wonder if we have enough windmills to process all of that. Spent, produced. Okay, so last year we produced more than we spent. The other years that wasn't the case, so we have to see if this really holds out or not. Otherwise we can just get one extra windmill again, and that should then speed up the flour process. I think we can actually already plan it. I mean, why not? Let's just get the extra windmill. This will be Windmill Alley. I still wish we could just put down names on the map, like here, and then give streets kind of a name that you can just type here and then that will stay there, like this is a street name or something like that. I think that would be nice, but I don't know if that'll ever be in this game. People are hungry. Why are you hungry? Go get some food then. Not enough food for IT. Well, there's only one source of food. The question is why? We have 4 types of food in here. 3 types of food in here. And almost 1 in here, so there should be plenty of food. I'm not so sure why they choose to starve. Not so good. Well, these people are all well stocked, so that's good. Oh, there's a married family in here. Nice married couple. Good. Alright, half a month to go, Cirrus, then the snow will go away, so you'll be all happy again. We have some people available though, not too many, but good enough. Okay, how are we now on the cows? We have 1 bull. Soon we'll have 2. We have 1 here and at some point 2. 1 here and soon 2. Yeah, so we at the end of this year will have enough to get another set of plows. 3 plows for this farm. So these can get into some real plowing too and increase the yields that we get. So that'll be helpful. Hello, Gamer Mama. Welcome in. How are you today? The town looks really great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're slowly trying to develop it. It's interesting. I like the different areas, but there's still lots and lots of room for more. But thank you very much. Those are very nice words. How are you today? I saw that you streamed some repo. Hope that was a lot of fun. Still need 1 more set of hides to get going. Now, this one is full, so every time a new cow gets born now, one of the older ones gets slaughtered. So that is actually slowly giving me more hides. This one is at 11 out of 20, 12 out of 20, and 9 out of 20. So we're getting there. It just really takes its sweet time. And we can already see the snow is moving away. We can see the thatch roofs again, which will be very lovely to see the snow just melting and melting. And then we'll soon get all the green again instead of the white snow. There it goes. All right, let's focus a little bit on all the industries that we have, because we do have a lot of limestone here. So we could just get a lime kiln. Get it filled up here. It's just be a temporary building, because as soon as we are out of the lime, we can delete these again. But at least with all the limestone that we have, we can make our own lime if we just build all of these. So this will be good for the build queue. Bridge can wait a bit, that house can wait a bit. Let's do it like this. And then at least we get some lime. We can pretty much use that very well in building row houses later as well. So that'll be nice. I had a lot of fun yesterday in Reaper. Oh, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. It is really not my game, but it's always nice if other people enjoy games. So that's very cool. Very good. Hope you continue to have a great time with that. How's your Sapiens multiplayer going? Is it smoothly? Encountering bugs here and there, or all good? Messenger from Dakachi. Well, we can sell a few more shoes. That makes us some extra money. That's something that we can use. Charcoal, always a good thing. So that'll get us somewhere. No boost to buy, but that's okay. We'll get ready. And we actually made some extra money, but I think... Is that mostly due to exports? A little bit. Not too much, though. I mean... Still early in the year, though, so I think we're making extra wealth tax this year if this continues. Let me check the wealth of the people. Yeah, quite a few of them have pretty high wealth, and we're just taxing that away right now. And then once it's gone, that will stabilize again. But it will at least fill the town's coffers for a bit. That's good. Good, going better than the last time we played. Okay, so it's more stable now, I guess. But how are you playing with 3 people, right? I guess that could also make a difference. Between 6, 7 or 8 people, or just 3. That could also help. But nice, nice. I just still hope that there will be a significant update coming out at some point. And then see if I'll get back into it. But if there's no significant updates coming out, I won't be getting back into it for a bit. Alright, let's store iron in here. But just 500. I mean, we don't... no, 1,000 actually, because there's 2 smithies here. I can probably... set this one to 500 now, because there's only 1 smithy here. And then we do nails and metal parts. 1,250. Get a lady in here. And that should do the trick. And then this one is all set up too, and they can really help out making me some nails. We now have 1,000 nails and 200 metal parts, so that's all good. We haven't really built a lot of infrastructure lately. So we might as well just build a cart parking here if we can fit it in. And we can, to help out with some transportation. Maybe do the same out here, so that this can help out with some transportation. That'll be nice. Yes, Agudo, Bobby and me. Ah, nice, nice. Well, you know, if there's a significant update with lots of new features and things like that, I'll probably give it a go. But, well, not enough changes lately for my taste. I'm looking forward to the new Bellwright update, though. It'll be out in 4 days and looks promising. I haven't played this game in so long. Ah, yeah. It's my kind of go-to relaxing game. If I just want to have fun building a town and do some peaceful things, then I just play this. And you can always, like, if you go to speed 1, look at how much difference there is actually in speed. Speed 2 is not twice as fast, it's 5 times faster. So that's quite the difference. And especially if you play this at speed 1, you can just relax, build some stuff. And if you want to get coffee, you just slowly let the game running. You do whatever you want. And you can even do like some vacuuming and stuff. And the game will just run. And if your town is a little bit well set up, then you don't have to worry about it, everybody moving out or whatever. So that's one of the things I really love about this game. That's also why I'm a little bit anxious about the new big update. Because I think it will have a lot of new cool buildings, a lot of new cool stuff. But there will also be some big changes coming to like how much food they need and the calorie numbers and all that kind of stuff. So I hope it doesn't change it so much that it won't be as peaceful and relaxing as it is right now. But you know, we don't know, so we'll have to wait for that. But I do hope that they don't overdo it. Like with Foundation, they turned a really good game into a mediocre game. So I hope they don't do that with Ostriv. But I have good hopes for it. But yeah, I'm a little bit anxious that it might turn out bad. But for the most part, I feel like it's going to be very good. One of the best games ever for me. True. This would be one of my games that I hope that I'm still playing in 20 years. It's just so good. I really like it. And like I said before, if you just give all of the buildings a visual overhaul into different areas in the world, all the mechanics can be the same and still it will feel completely different. And you can build like an English town or an Escan town or whatever town if you just give them an overhaul into looking like a different part of the world. So I think that would be really nice. Don't seem to get into any game at the moment. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, but understandable. I guess time will tell if you can get back into them or not. And I guess in the end all is good. Whatever makes you just feel like whatever you want to do, you do. Okay, so this farm is already. So that's good. They're growing. Some gardens already sown in. These apparently did not have the time yet to sow it in. They're both unemployed, but that shouldn't matter. They should just sow it in. There he probably goes. Yep, there he goes. Good. Alright, we get the extra windmill now, which will be helpful. Still 5,000 wheat in here, so that's something we can really work on. Expanding that. And then the lime kiln will go up. Looking forward to that one. Making our own lime. I'm not going to sell it though, but it is quite valuable. But then we'll have to import it later, which is even more valuable. So Christmas tip. Wrap boxes and put them under the tree. Every time your child acts up, throw one in the fireplace. I don't know if that's gonna work. If they are smart and they watch a little bit, then they'll see that there's nothing in the present and gone is your act. So, you know. Guess it depends on the kid. Right, garden houses now really get all sewn in. I like the top view from this town. You can really clearly see the different areas. I like it. Pretty nice, if I may say so. There we go. Windmill's ready. Let's do apply to all and apply to all. Throw your child in the fireplace. Oh dear. You light my fire. Maybe they're smarter than you. They'll put your stuff in the box. Oh, that's cool. Hope not for your sake, but yeah, they might do that. Messenger from Barvin Cove. Now, I know they sell booze, so let's buy a bit of booze. Oh, wow, that's expensive. That's expensive. Start making our own beer soon. That'll require another farm, but I don't know. Might be better than buying booze all the time. Although the tavern tax at some point should also give us some money in, so that'll be good. But out of booze right now, so we cannot really grow the town anymore. There's some more white lines appearing. But from where we started, we actually made quite some changes already today. We built this whole neighborhood, got this farm up and running. We built this little area here. And we built this area. So, yeah. He made some changes and some progress. That's good. I like it. You can really see the plowing going on the farms. Helpful too. Might as well get enough oxen now. See? 1, 2. This is already enough for 1 plow. Let's keep going. This one can go. That's 1 more. 1 more. That's 2. So we have enough for 2 plows already. So I can already start to make these plows now. And then we just need 2 more oxen. This one will be ready soon too. So this one can go as well. Here not. So let's not do that one. This one also takes a little bit of time. This one should also be almost ready. So this one can go too. Alright, so there we go. 6 oxen. That should do the trick. Don't tax the tavern, it's tax-free. I'll only tax the tavern, not the guys in the tavern, so your beer won't be that expensive. Don't worry about it. And hey, I buy all the booze for the tavern, so, you know, I need a bit of money to buy that booze. That's where that's where the money goes to, just to buy new booze for all of you, so be happy about it. Ah, wow. They're coming in really quick to fill this place up. Charcoal, charcoal, charcoal. It's 3,000, I believe. 3,000. Charcoal 3,000 and 5,000 limestone. And then they start burning it. A total of 3 layers each. Wow, that is a lot. Alright, then the lime works comes up. And then some other buildings that we need. Perfect. Don't believe him, he's the government. True, true, true. I'm going to lurk for a bit. Our girl has the weekend off, so some quality time together. Nice. Got stream on TV. Take care, everyone, and have a great weekend. Well, you know, I've been streaming for 2 hours, so I'm going to put this little stream to an end anyways, because I'm really tired. But you have a great time this weekend with your girl there, Body Shot. Take care. And that goes for everyone. I wish you all a great weekend. Take care, everyone. Stay happy, stay healthy. I would love to see you on Sunday for another Farming Simulator stream. And you all just enjoy your time. And I hope to see you all very, very soon again, of course, for another stream. And thanks so much for being here. It's really appreciated. And thanks for all your inputs and nice words and stuff and encouragement. And just for being who you are. You're all amazing. So thank you, thank you. And then I would love to see you next time. But for now, it is ta-ta, bye-bye, see you later.